Hey, what's going on, everybody? Movie Phantom here, and yeah, guys, we're at the end of my DVD collection. What a journey it has been. We have showed my lack of horror, I guess. My lack of every other grouping either, as well. My lack of film noirs, sport movies, documentaries. It's been a lackluster journey, but I want to thank everybody who has come along on this lackluster journey. I do appreciate it. Like the same 3 people that watch my show on a regular basis, so to those 3 people, thank you very much. I do appreciate it. Nah, I'm just joking. But I do appreciate you guys, tuning in. Thank you very much. So we're at the end here. This is the new releases. And that's how much of a nerd I am. I literally have a new release section. Don't believe me? We'll bust out the card. Make it legit. Bam. New release. What's the picture? What could a picture possibly be? Oh, it's like popcorn and a movie reel. Look at that. I always loved the movie reel because it's always like the shortest fucking scene. And it's always unrattled. I mean, that's insane. Anyways, alright. So, yeah, well, let's go through. These are the ones that I have. I've seen, some of them haven't. But what kind of constitutes a new release for me is if I haven't watched the DVD yet. And it may remain in new releases for a while until I've seen the DVD or the movie and like all the special features, and then it kind of graduates into the collection. Now, since we've been doing these, a few of these have graduated, but I figured since we kind of skipped them, because like once you pass comedy and went somewhere else, something went from new release to comedies. I was like, well, instead of like trying to do like I'll just throw them all back in new release for now, and then I'll sort them myself later. So here we go, and after tonight, you guys will have finally seen the entire Movie Fam collection. So. Alright, so we're going to hit this up right now. I got After Hours. Have not seen this. Heard mixed things. Scorsese. I actually read on Wikipedia. I'm a huge fan of The Trial, and I don't know why I just came across like the Trial page on Wikipedia, and they're like, this is a updated version of The Trial. So that is, that piqued my interest right there. So, yeah, I came across this pretty cheap, picked it up, so. Have not seen it yet, but yeah. What am I doing here? Like that. Okay. American Reunion. This came out this year. I already seen it. I loved it. I'm a big American Pie fan anyways. And it's really cool to see everybody come back together. And, I'm waiting for the next one. Like American Divorce or American Funeral. I don't know what they'll do next, but fuck it. It's brilliant. Funny stuff. Wow, I forgot I had this in here. Okay, this is kind of embarrassing right here. Alright. And I came across this, before I did come across this for like $1 or something. Like less than $2 at a pawn shop. So let's be gentle here. Back in the day, I was a huge ICP fan. Haven't really gotten to that much since. I think I got out probably when they dropped that Double Bizarre album. That was like the last thing I actually got into, and then I was out. How I came across this, and you can't pass that for $2. Big Money Hustlers. Yeah, boom. That's that right there. So yeah, we'll move on. This ain't even much better. This keeps getting more embarrassing. I had 1 and 3 of the epic trilogy. Came across this really cheap. Picked it up. Blue Collar Comedy Tour Rise Again. The second. Yeah, I don't know. I'm a glutton for punishment. There's another one in here coming up that's going to be like more redneck comedy stuff. I keep getting them cheap, and I just keep picking them up. I don't know. I keep telling myself like you don't really like it, but then you keep picking them up. I don't know, and they're not funny. I'll get to that next. I haven't seen this one. I've seen the first and the third one. I haven't seen this one. I'm sure I'm lost in the plot already. But anyways, okay. I already reviewed this on the show. The Brood. It's got the trailer and some other thing on here. I haven't seen it yet, but boom, it's in the new release section still. But yeah, The Brood. Yeah, seen this a million times. Just picked the DVD up. Hadn't had a chance to watch it yet. Bride Chucky. My favorite Child's Play movie right there. I love it. I think it's just effing great. Got some haters though. Dude, it does have some haters. Alright, this movie initially, whenever I watched it, I was kind of on the fence as I'm watching it. But then like after I was done, I was like, man, I could think more thought about the funnier it got. And now I'm just like, this is fucking brilliant. The change up. Yeah. Initially I'm just like, this is the most generic fucking formula, But I don't know, the one thing about him is like, it's pretty fucking funny. Like I think Ryan Reynolds and Jason Bateman are just both talented actors. And dude, I mean, they become each other, and it's funny. It's funny. It's turn your brain off for an hour and a half to 2 hours and enjoy the movie type movie. So that's what I did. All right, Owen Neal hooked me up with. I won a contest on there, and I got 2 DVDs from the Chikara wrestling promotion. You've already seen one of them. That was in my sport collection, and right now here's the other one. This is Give 'Em the Axe. Haven't had a chance to see it yet. Really looking forward to it though. The first one was really good, so I just know that's gonna be awesome. All right, Mill Creek hooking us up with awesome double features, and they do triple features. And I got Children of the Corn 2 and 3, Final Sacrifice, and Urban Harvest. I've seen up to 4. And then that's it. That's all I have seen as far as Children of the Corn goes. Or 3. No, I've seen up to 4. I remember they kind of decrease each time. I haven't seen 3 in a while. I just watched 2 not long ago. 2 wasn't bad. It was, I mean, you know, it can be argued one's pretty cheesy, but I don't know. I like it. I'm enjoying it. And once again, I picked it up for $3, so I'm not gonna bitch about or $2. I can't remember. It's cheap. I got really freaking cheap. So. The classic, Christine. I even named my car Christine. My car is not Plymouth Fury though. My car is a Toyota Yaris. That's right. The Phantom is cruising around in a light metallic blue Toyota Yaris. It screams queer. I'm not gonna lie. If you see me, you're like, dude, fag. But there's nothing gay about 40 miles to the gallon. Remember that, kids. So, all right. So up next, this was aside from horror. You know, I do watch other movies. This is my #1 movie of the year last year. Fucking loved it. It has got a lot of haters here online, I've noticed. Dark Knight Rises. I fucking loved it. I'm just a huge Batman fan. I can't go wrong with it. I loved it. 2-disc special edition. Well worth it, dude. That documentary is ridiculous. It's like epically long, but it's just so in-depth. I don't know. I dug it. This is this classic. Eddie Murphy's Delirious. Good shit. Haven't seen it in a long time. Just picked it up. I did a review for this not long ago, actually. Devil's Backbone. Boom. Yeah, it's got a making of feature I haven't checked out yet. There's a reason still in here. Okay, up there. Okay, love this show. I do love the show. But I've been watching it, so I don't feel the need to go out and buy the box sets just yet. I'm like, I've already been watching the shitload, and it's like literally like, and it's great. But I literally have no desire to buy the box sets for a long time. Like I may wait until they're like discounted, grouped together, and then buy them. I mean, it's a great show though. I got this. My uncle gave this to me. I don't know what he bought to get this. This is like a bonus disc, but it came with episodes 1 and 2 of season 1 of Dexter. And yeah, I got him hooked on the show actually, and he's hooking me up with this little thing right here. But yeah, that's all I got. Boom. It's actually, I guess this came out before the first season was even released on DVD. It was just like a little teaser. But yeah, boom, that's right there. And I love Dexter. I think Dexter's just a fucking brilliant show. Only thing, it's so exhausting for me because like I can't do like I don't have TV here at the lair. Like it's just this computer, it's DVDs, whatever. I can't do that thing like you gotta tune in every week to fucking. I can't do that. I get irritated. Every one of these shows ends perfectly with a cliffhanger. I'm like, well, what happens next? And I gotta wait a whole fucking week. Fuck that shit. I wait for box sets and then I just watch them all in a row. But when you do that, you gotta give like part of your soul into this thing. And I literally like. I got behind on Dexter for a little bit, so I was like playing catch up. So I watched like 3 seasons, fucking back to back to back. Dude, I was wore out and just exhausted, but it was like awesome. It had season 4, which I ain't gonna say shit. Season 4, best season I've seen so far. It's fucking brilliant. Now I watched 5 after. I watched 3, 4, and 5. And 5 was really good, but 4 was so good, it just overpowered. I mean, the 5th one, you're just like, what else can you do, you know? And I don't know. But yeah, after it was all over, I was just like, oh, I don't want to watch another DVD again. I was just like in a ball. Wore out. It is emotionally draining, mentally draining, spiritually draining. It's ridiculous. This movie's just fucking hilarious. Came out last year. I thought it was just so... And I have not seen the unrated version of this yet, so I can't wait to check this out. The Dictator. Dude, I fucking love this movie. Another one got some shit. I'm like, what? It's fucking funny. It's offensive as hell, but it's funny. Alright. Yeah, shit got this a long time ago, and I just not picked it up. I've seen it 3 times already. Haven't seen it on my DVD yet. The Expendables. I just love old school action. It just, I don't know, takes you back to old school. Haven't seen part 2 yet. Definitely need to see that. 3's been greenlit already. Awesome. So, all right, here we go. I'm not huge on this dude's. Like I share the same point of view as this guy. However, I just hate the way he tackles the subjects. Like he's a fat fucking douchebag. But I do agree with the point. I just don't agree how he gets to the point. Michael Moore's Fahrenheit 9/11, and yeah, I mean it's a real good documentary. I enjoyed it, and yeah, boom, picked it up pretty cheap. So gotta get my shit situated. All right, got 2 more seasons or 2 more volumes, if you will, of Family Guy. Boom, got volume 8 and 9. Just finished 8 up, hadn't started on 9 yet. And then I got the Partial Terms of Endearment, which was like the episode that was banned from TV. And it's literally what you get. You get a table read. You get a, they did a variety show, I guess a half-hour variety show. Seth and Alex Borstein. Seth MacFarlane and Alex Borstein. And then you get the episode. So like really not a whole lot of content on this, but I picked it up for $5. And I figured, you know, if they ain't going to be released on a regular box set, I might as well pick it up. So not bad. But good stuff right there. So. Alright, here's a movie I'll be probably reviewing. I'm going to be reviewing in a later edition of the Movie Fans Horror Review. Fire in the Sky. Remember watching this as a kid, and some reason it stuck with me. Like, yeah, it was just freaky. Like, I don't know. I remember watching it on Fox when I was a kid, and I was just like, holy shit. This was around the time like X-Files was like fucking blowing up and shit. So, yeah, I had like a weird, like, it didn't last long, but it was like a weird fixation / fear of aliens. But yeah. Alright, this is the movie that I saw up at the Dark Carnival Film Festival. I actually won this, and Phyllis Monroe signed it for me. Found. Boom. Also nominated for several FAM awards. So boom, there you go. Okay. 40-Year-Old Virgin. This funny shit, come on. If I have one complaint about, I'm going to butcher his last name, I know, Judd Apatow. Fucking director. His movies are just way too long for a comedy. Like, I'm like, buddy, you need to cut some of this shit out. Like, I like it, but like when you watch it for a second or third time, it's kind of like, man, you could have really took some of this stuff out. But that's just my opinion. Alright, I already had the first one, if you guys can recall back to the horror. I already had the first one. This is a 4-pack. It has the trilogy, and then it has the Full Tilt Boogie documentary, the From Dusk Till Dawn collection. Just watched part 2 the other night, and I actually liked it. I was always staying away from 2 and 3 because they were straight to video, and I don't know, straight to video just leaves a nasty taste in my mouth, and it shouldn't because there are some good straight to video movies out there. However, there's a lot of shit. Now, the same thing can be said about, you know, theatrical movies, and I'll totally agree with that. But for some reason, theatrical don't leave a bad taste in my mouth, whereas straight to video does. But came across this really fucking cheap, so I picked it up. Like I said, part 1 is like my favorite fucking vampire movie, bar none. Like, I just fucking love that. From Dusk Till Dawn is just badass. I'm a huge Quentin Tarantino fan. Yeah, saw part 2, really liked it. I was really surprised. Definitely you can't take it seriously. You gotta kind of watch it for, you know, for laughs. I mean, it's poking fun, it's tongue-in-cheek, all that kind of shit. No, I really dug it. Yeah, pretty good. And I can't wait to watch part 3 now. I'm actually kind of excited to watch part 3. And I've already seen Full Tilt Boogie, which is a decent documentary, but something you'd really only watch once. You wouldn't really bother with it again. Haven't seen this yet. I heard mixed things. Hall Pass. Picked up at Black Friday, real cheap, so couldn't pass that up. Finally found a theatrical version. Every time I ever look anywhere, it's always director's cut. And I did not like the director's cut. Got a 2-disc special edition of Halloween, the Rob Zombie remake, which I liked. Whenever when it has a lot of fucking haters, I thought it was pretty fucking good, but a lot of people shit on it. Whatever. But I liked it. I thought it was good. None of it's pretty good. I ain't gonna lie. It hadn't been for Black Friday, I probably wouldn't have bought this. But got real cheap. Hangover Part 2. Which I liked. I enjoyed it. It just, you know, wasn't really, I don't think it would be something I'll watch a lot. I liked the first one. I think the first one was brilliant. This was just kind of more of the same, so. Alright, found this online. Found pretty cheap. This is the complete Hammer House of Horror They Had TV series. Got the collection right here. It's got like, I don't know, 13 episodes. I'm looking. I can't find it. Yeah, 13 episodes on here. And yeah, I haven't seen it yet, but I'm really looking forward to it. probably watching this soon, actually. So, boom. Got that. Alright. Found this at Black Friday, too. When I was a kid, like, I just always been immersed in horror. Just always. And I didn't care what level it was. Didn't have to be rated R. It could have been TV for kids. I love shows like Are You Afraid of the Dark and Goosebumps. They even had a show called Eerie, Indiana, which wasn't really quite as crazy as the other two, but I remember watching that as a kid. However, I came across this. This is R.L. Stine's Haunting Hour. I don't know what the fuck it is. I guess it's based on one of his books. I don't know. Either way, Haunting Hour, R.L. Stine. Picked it up pretty cheap, so boom. Got the, once again, thank you Mill Creek, got the 6-pack Hellraiser collection. It has part 3 through 8. I've seen them all up to 6, and you know, I'm enjoying them. I mean, everybody kind of bitches about how these are just shitty movies. I'm digging them. I guess because I did go into it with such low expectations. 5, which everybody takes the biggest shit on, I thought was awesome. I thought it was a damn good movie. It's a solid Hellraiser movie. Everybody's like, well, Pinhead's not in it that long. Well, he wasn't in part 1 that much either, fuckface. How about that? Bam. Sorry, I'm getting bitter right now. I'm sorry. It's getting a little late, and Phantom gets a little irritated. No, I thought it was a damn good story. I mean, it's predictable. You knew from the fucking beginning, like, what was going on. But I was like, I'm enjoying the ride. Had Craig Schaefer, fucking Nightbreed, and it had shit. No, it was directed by Emily Rose and Sinister, Scott Derrickson. I refrained from looking on the back. I was about to look on the back. I was like, I can remember this. Anyways, yeah, no, it was yeah, damn good. Bloodline was a little. Pinhead goes to space. That's awesome. But I don't know. It did have I think his name's Adam Scott. Let me look on the back. Fuck it, I'll look on the back. Didn't even say Adam Scott. He's Derek off of Step Brothers. He's Will Ferrell's brother, and he was in this, and this takes place like his role took place like in the 1700s, 1600s, 1500s, I don't know. Anyways, it was just, he's trying to be like all sophisticated, and I'm just like, dude, I just remember like the dude who's just like, you know, you want to touch this shit right here? I don't think, dude, I don't know, I thought it was just funny, and it's hard to take him seriously. He was also in Piranha 3D, and he was like a scientist. I'm like, no, you're not, bud. You're Derek. You're the dick who got to sing Sweet Child of Mine and almost crash her car. We did a review for this. Haven't watched any special features yet. Hills Have Eyes remake. Didn't care for this one. I know everybody loves this movie. I just wasn't huge on it. But yeah, to each their own. Here's a movie I do love. I'll stand by this. Hocus Pocus. Fuck yeah, awesome. Loved it when I was a kid. I watched it a million times. Watched it not too long ago, but I haven't watched the DVD yet, so new release. Picked this up at Black Friday too. Once again, I've actually heard mostly good things about this. So I'm kind of curious. Horrible Bosses. Once again, pretty good cast. I really like Jason Bateman. I love Charlie Day from It's Always Sunny. So I'm curious to see how this goes. And that other guy, Jason Sudeikis, he's been in a lot of comedies lately. He's also in that Hall Pass, and he was in The Campaign, which, yeah. Anyways, yeah, he's in this, so I don't know. Kind of curious. This movie I really dug when it came out. Some people just kind of blew it off as like a stupid comedy. And it's a stupid comedy, but I like it. Hot Tub Time Machine. Funny shit. Really dig it. I already own these two movies actually probably about 15 times, but my uncle bought it for me. He found it at a used bookstore or something like that. It actually had DVDs there. It's House on Haunted Hill and The Last Man on Earth. It's a 2-pack. Double feature right there. So, and those typically, if I already have them, and there's no special features like there's on here, you just automatically graduate to, you know, the horror section, if you will. The remake to I Spit on Your Grave. I liked it. I thought it was damn good. In fact, here's where I'm gonna get some shit. I'm not huge on remakes, and when I am, rarely to me does a remake surpass the original. It's very rare. That was the exception. I thought that was just awesome. I really dug it. Everybody's like, I liked it. I thought it was good. Bought this at the library for $0.25. Can't go wrong for a $0.25 DVD. Bought it because there was an episode of C-Lab where they referenced it, and I think it was like Howard Hughes' favorite movie when it came out. Ice Station Zebra. Don't know much about it. Like, you know what? For $0.25, I'm not passing it up. Did a review of this already. It's got a featurette. No, it's got commentary. Yeah, it's got a little featurette thing on here. Vision of Body Snatchers. Wonder why it wasn't in my collection here. Oh, there we go. Which is good. Alright, here's that DVD I told you about. That it's another one. It's called Live from Las Vegas. It's Ron Wife, Jeff Foxworthy, and Bill Engvall. I always butcher his last name when I try to say it fast. It's literally like it was shot before Blue. It was released after Blue Collar, but it was shot before Blue Collar, and it was never released. And literally, it's the same shit they did on Blue Collar, and it's like filmed like 3 or 4 years before Blue Collar. And I'm just like, wow, and there's nothing new to it. It's not that funny. This was actually given to me for free, so piss off. However, yeah, it's still in the collection, and people constantly were just like, well, you got this? I'm like, yeah, just leave me alone. You I'm disappointed by the most, because he was my favorite of the 4, Ron White. And yet that motherfucker does not write like new material at all. At all. I have Blue Collar, the first one. I have... Well, even the second or the third one, I haven't seen the second one yet. I got it. I have his solo DVD. They Call Me Tater Salad. I have the Redneck Comedy Tour over there, and I got this thing. And that motherfucker has the same jokes in every DVD. And then I heard him on Bob and Tom in the morning on the way to work, and he's busting out the same jokes. I'm like, dude, do you not like write anything new? Like the dude has like 10 jokes to his repertoire, and that's it. And I hate that because he's like my favorite one of the group, but. Alright, this movie's just fucking awesome. Fucking love it. I don't know what to say about it. It's bizarre as shit. Lost Highway. I'm all about movies like this. I really get off on. Like, I just love like crazy movies that you can't even explain. When you try to explain it, your head just hurts. I love those movies. The Trial, Mulholland Drive, this, Southland Tales. Movies like that I get into. So yeah, this is brilliant right here. I really love it. Yeah, crazy as shit. Really bizarre. But it's got my boy Manson in too, so come on, what's not to like? Got the Mystery Science Theater 3000, Manos Hands of Fate. Dude, I love Mystery Science Theater. Like when I had Netflix, dude, I tore that shit up non-stop. Dude, it's funny as shit. And I ain't telling you guys nothing new. But as far as like owning them, like usually like, I can only find them like in box sets. And I don't want to get this individually because it would be cheaper to buy the box set, but the box sets are usually pretty expensive on their own. So I'm like, fuck, I've already seen them. I've been watching them on there. But this is the one I have not seen yet. And hey, I've seen the actual movie, Manos Hands of Fate, and it's pretty fucking bad. It's not, and I don't even think it's even in that it's so bad it's good category. I think it's just fucking bad. But I'm like, with these guys doing it, I gotta see it now. So boom, there it is, Mystery Science Theater. Only one I have, only Mystery Science Theater DVD I have. That's sad actually. All right, I had the other 3 trilogy over there. We've already covered it. Here's the next 3. It's the Midnight Horror Collection. It's got Puppet Master 4, 5, and 6. Or Curse of Puppet Master, what part 6 is. So yeah, that right there. I think I've seen 4, pretty sure. But after that, I haven't seen any of them, so I'm really looking forward to that. Big fan of Puppet Master series. Excuse me. All right, here's one. It's funny, I came across it, and then 13th Wolfman, like after I bought it and put it in the collection, 13th Wolfman's like, it's like one of those you gotta see. He's actually recommended this to the Corn Children and Misery, which they haven't even bought. I'll rat them out right now. They haven't watched this shit yet. Mother of Tears. I'm really looking forward to this. Have not seen, what was the second, I think the second one's Inferno. Have not seen that one. I've seen Suspiria. Didn't really care for. I'm gonna watch this. I haven't watched this yet. But I don't have Inferno yet. This is the Mummy Legacy Collection. It's got the Mummy, the Mummy's Hand, Tomb, Ghost, and Curse. And I watched them all but Curse, I think. I think I just got one more on here. And yeah, just good stuff. Like I'm a big fan of those old, Universal movies. Anyways, I really dig it. Boris Karloff's awesome in the first one. Just saying. The original, My Bloody Valentine. Haven't seen the remake yet. Need to. Everybody, I mean, it's just like universally considered like awesome. So yeah, need to check it out. Haven't watched the special feature on her yet, but yeah, good stuff. Got Nightmares and Dreamscapes. It's the miniseries about. My God, this like thing is like butchering me right here. This is the Stephen King. I think it's on A&E maybe. or CBS. I don't know. Anyway, it was a miniseries, short stories. Only one I recognize, and I haven't looked at this yet. The only one I recognized from the trailer or commercials was the fucking Small Soldiers. That was in his I want to say his Night Shift book. And yeah, that's a pretty crazy story. So I'm kind of looking to see how it turns out here. I'm just a big Stephen King fan anyway, so I'm sure it'll be good. Saw this, thought it was fucking awesome. This is the only one of the series I even own, Paranormal Activity 3. I was going to buy the little box set, but I came across this at Black Friday really cheap, and I was like, oh, alright. Then I bought it, and I'm like, man, do everyone want to buy the box set now that I already have this one? Maybe I should just buy them individually. These are just internal thoughts I have. That's how retarded I am. I literally debate small shit like that. Saw this last year. It was fucking awesome, and definitely my top 5 of the year. Prometheus. Just damn good. This is very bare bones special edition or DVD. It's got deleted alternate scenes. Haven't watched those yet. That movie's badass. This is a movie I picked up at the Dark Carnival Film Festival. Psycho Street. Just watched it just now. Actually, it's not bad. I mean, it's cheesy fun. It's good stuff. Yeah, I can't pronounce this dude's last name to save my life. His name is Marv Balvet. Yeah. Met him up there. He signed it. He gave me a poster. Signed the poster. Put the poster up in my room and didn't even watch the movie. I don't normally do that. Like, I'm a big guy. But like, you know, don't put shit up that you haven't seen. But I did this season. Like, he signed it for me. Like, this guy could become like super famous, and I'll have like the poster. Watch it. Like, it ain't bad. It's very low budget, very cheap, but not bad. Filmed. Some scenes were filmed in my backyard actually, so yeah, like that. I seen this movie when I was a kid. This is one of those movies that I watched when I was younger and just didn't appreciate it. I haven't watched it in years, and I'm sure as soon as I watch it, it'll become my new favorite boxing movie. Because, come on, Raging Bull. Yeah, haven't seen it in like fucking ever. And even now, I'm just like, I just remember like as a kid, I was like, it's just long and boring, blah, blah, blah. But now I'm just like, holy shit, and tearing up my Scorsese's right now, so. Raging Bull. Yeah, I don't know why. Oh, I haven't watched it. That's why. Talk to myself, sorry. Yeah, I'm a big fan of Resident Evil series. This is probably my least favorite in the entire series. Apocalypse Part 2. But yeah, boom, got right there. I don't have 4. Yeah. I just watched that not long ago, so I was just like, I don't need to buy it. Yeah, I have 1 and 3 over there, but yeah, it's 2 right there. Bought this the other night. Gonna be doing a review on Return of the Living Dead soon. This is a 4-pack, the MGM horror movie collection, I guess. Return of the Living Dead, Swamp Thing, A Bucket of Blood, and Frogs. Got really cheap, and really, I just got for Return of the Living Dead. Swamp Thing, Bucket of Blood, have not seen, but really looking forward to that. Big Roger Corman fan. And then Frogs. Never seen that either, but it looks like something up my alley. I love cheesy movies like that. So, this is the Ringu Anthology of Terror. This is the first 4 films. I'm not even sure what they're called. I got the first 2 over there. These are the Japanese originals right here. Yeah, Ringu, Ringu 2, Ringu 0, and Razin. I'm not even sure what order they go in, to be honest with you. I have to look that up. Because they're clearly just out over here. They're just kind of thrown in there. I bought it used, so. Yeah, yeah, there's that. I really dug, I thought Ringu was good. I prefer the American American remake. I think the Ring is just so much more frightening and crazier than the original. As far as the sequels go, I thought the Ring 2 sucked. Whereas Ringu 2, it had moments. It was just very bizarre. And it reminded me a lot of the Heretic Exorcist 2. Even to the fact where they hook him with like electrodes and shit. I don't know. I've watched it another time since then. Like I've seen it twice now. Second time is a little easier to swallow, and I was like, ain't too bad. It's pretty bizarre, and I don't know, like literally, how long has it been out? Can I spoil this? I won't even spoil. I don't know how long it's been out. Anyway, there's a scene like midway through part 2. I'm just like, holy shit! Wasn't expecting that. Because part 2 in the American version sucked balls, but yeah. So that's that. Sorry, just ranting. I'm not sure how long this is going on for right now. I'm sorry. I'll pick it up. Just found out not long ago. Like I said, huge wrestling fan. I got the Rise and Fall ECW. I need to start adding more of these wrestling documentaries. Maybe even or a couple other wrestling DVDs as well. But yeah, just picked this up not so long ago. Got it pretty cheap. Second part. I haven't seen it. Don't know nothing about it. Just picked it up. Figured why not? Cheap. I'm going to be doing a review for this later on. Ghostface Kid 101, actually. He was like, can you do a review for this? Told him I would. The Strangers. Spoiler alert for my review. I didn't care for this. I just did not care. But I'm going to watch it again and then give you like a full review. But there's a little taste of what my preview is going to be like. Got this at Black Friday. Really disappointed by it. 30 minutes or less. This should have been, like, thing is, like, it's kind of dark. Like, I don't mean like twisted. I'm just saying, like, it's not much of a comedy, and yet it is portrayed as a comedy. And I was like, okay, maybe it's just marketing's fault, because marketing does that sometimes. Sometimes they'll just, don't know how to market a movie and do it in a certain way. But you watch the special features, and they're like, oh, this is gonna be the funniest thing we've ever done. I'm like, whoa, it's not. Like, I don't think it's that funny at all. Like, it has some good scenes in it. There's good in it, but overall, no. And it just seems like it should have been a lot funnier than this. Especially with the people in it. I mean, I don't know. But I wasn't really feeling it. This, on the other hand, fucking loved it. 21 Jump Street. Who doesn't like this? I want to meet the guy who's just like, I didn't like that movie. Dude, I thought it was fucking hilarious, dude. And I've never had anything really against Tatum. Didn't have anything for him. I liked him in Stop Loss. I did like Stop Loss. But everything else, I'm just like, fuck this pretty boy kind of thing. Had nothing really against him, but nothing really for him. Watching him in that, I'm like, dude, this dude's fucking funny. Like, he's a comedic, he can do, comedic stuff, so. And Ice Cube was great now, dude. I love Ice Cube in this movie. Like, he's a typical, like, angry black police commissioner or whatever, and he just does it in here, and I was like, it's brilliant. I got the entire, series of, Twilight Zone. Boom. Got all, 156, groundbreaking episodes. Holy shit. Yeah, 5 seasons of it. Boom. Got them all right here. Huge Twilight Zone fan. What I'm saying, like, I'm sure a lot of people do this. I'm ready to know. One thing I do miss about not having my cable is, or satellite, is New Year's Day. Fucking Twilight Zone. Out the ass. Only thing I hate about watching it on Sci-Fi Channel is, dude, like, it seems like the commercials are just really fucking long. And it's like the same fucking commercials every goddamn break. And eventually, by like the 3rd or 4th break, you're ready to put the gun in your mouth and pull the trigger and just redecorate the entire walls with your brains. This was the other DVD. This is from Horror Show 3000. I won this contest, and this is the one that I think out of all of them, this is the one I really just have no desire really to see. I will watch it. I mean, it's a prize, I'm not ungrateful. I will watch it, and who knows? Going into it with low expectations, I'll probably be like, this is great. Unstoppable. I've already seen Speed with Keanu Reeves. Liked it. Don't really care about this. But in that package I got from him, I got Battle Royale, which is fucking awesome. Angels and Demons, which really surprised me. It was damn good. And then I already had Creepshow, so I got Creepshow and a copy of that. And then I got the magazine. So believe me, I wasn't bad-mouthing the prize. It was a kick-ass prize. If there's just one weak link, it'd be this right here. But who knows? Maybe y'all watch it and be like, you know what, guys? Unstoppable was crazy. Couldn't stop it. Alright, my other uncle gave this one to me right here. This is weird because he don't really give out too many DVDs. So I'm just guessing he just didn't like it. Or he already had them on other things. This is called Warnings from Space. It has 3 sci-fi movies, which is Zontar, The Thing from Venus, Slipstream, and Sci-Fi Fighters. Yeah, I'm sure yeah, got a little cool little thing right here. A buddy of mine had the horror collection, and it was like, it's just 4 really low budget horror movies, or 3 low budget horror movies. But it had the same thing, it had a little thing right here, so. Wish I would have actually kept that, actually. I mean, I didn't get rid of it, but wish I would have got from him. Because he hates horror movies, but he let me borrow for some reason. I already did a review for this, and you have to watch any of the special features on there. What Lies Beneath. So, yeah, there's that. The classic. I saw it when I was a kid. I haven't watched it yet, but I saw it when I was a kid. I haven't watched the DVD yet. But Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Enough said. Enough said. Awesome. And then finally, I got a double feature here. It has The Yards and The Lookout. I bought it for The Lookout, but I didn't know, like, there's a movie that came out, I don't know, between 04 and 06. I'm giving a rough timeline. I'm thinking 05. If I had to guess, I'm going to say 05. I just threw the air 2 in there just in case. It had Joseph Gordon-Levitt, and I heard it was just like this crazy white-knuckle thriller, insane. I want to say that it's like all in a like warehouse or some kind of building. And I want to say like he's supposed to be like a lookout. I don't know for a fact. I mean, I just remember hearing bits and pieces of how great this movie was, and now I don't know what the fuck it is. I don't know what the fuck it is. If you guys know out there, help me out. Anyway, I thought it was a lookout, so I bought this thinking that's what it would be. So 2-pack, The Yards, and The Lookout. I watched The Lookout first, and it was not that movie at all. It wasn't a bad movie though. Kind of a crime drama. It's where he's in a car wreck, and I mean he doesn't like turn retarded or anything, but it just kind of it messes with his brain. Like he can't do the same things he was able to do before. Like his motor skills aren't the greatest. His memory is kind of, and it takes him a lot longer to do things, And anyways, he works at a bank, and he wants to become a bank teller. That's like his big thing. Is he wants to prove to himself, maybe to others, he can but he's a janitor. That's all it is. So, anyways, he falls into this crowd, and they're basically just using him to rob the bank. But it's more than that. I mean, once again, I don't want to say too much, but because it is a really good movie. It has Jeff Daniels in it also, which he does great in this. No, I mean, you guys get a chance. I do recommend The Lookout. Yards, I don't know shit about it. Never even fucking heard of it. It has Mark Wahlberg and Joaquin Phoenix and Charlize Theron. Yeah, that's all I know. Don't know anything else about it. Boom. The Yards. But yeah. So yeah, that's the new releases, and I'm sure to keep everybody up to date, I guess, because I see everybody else doing this, and I guess I'll jump on the bandwagon. I don't know, once every few months I'll bust out a video where I'm like, this is my new pickups or whatever, and we'll go from there. So yeah. Alright, well guys, I'm the Movie Phantom, and thank you for tuning in. Catch you later.